So,
Top of the morning.
thank you.
Good morning, Mrs. Lee. How you doing? Yes, ma'am.
See you.
Yes.
We need officers. We
Oh,
need
yeah.
firefighters. All right. Thank you. Okay. This is your.
This is from the desk of EST Kevin E. Griffin. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee is a champion for workers' rights and understands when workers are treated fairly, it benefits us all. The Central South Carpenters Regional Council proudly endorses Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee for mayor of Houston. As a leader in the community, she has a proven record of fighting for the rights of workers, of working families, and creating innovative economic opportunity that workers need to thrive. The construction industry faces extraordinary challenges to protect workers from wage theft and provide safe working conditions. We know that as mayor, she will be dedicated to ensuring that all the workers have pathways to social and economic prosperity while supporting the growth and development of business and industry. Thank you, Ms. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee.
I'm excited. Thank you so very much.
Excuse me, brother. Good morning. My name is Gregory Polita. I'm the president of the Houston Black Firefighters Association. The Houston Black Firefighters proudly endorse Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee as the next mayor for the next 4 years for the city of Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee has shown and proven to be a champion for the Houston communities that first responders serve, and has spoken tirelessly providing resources during natural disasters within our community to help those in needs. Sheila Jackson Lee's, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee's actions are backed by, her words are backed by her actions, and that's what we need as a leader in the city of Houston. So again, we proudly endorse our next mayor, Congresswoman, or soon to be Mayor Sheila Jackson Lee.
Thank you so very much. Good morning. I've always said that this city is on the move, and it's a city that is destined for the future. As the next mayor of the city of Houston, it's my commitment to combine the idea of jobs and unions with the wonderment of protecting and respecting our city employees, our first responders, Houston's finest, the Houston Fire Department, and those who work in it. And so this morning, I'm excited to be able to accept the endorsement from the carpenters nationally and locally, the National Carpenters Union and our local union. Thank you, Kevin, very much. I hope we'll get a chance to walk through this place, and one would wonder the combination of firefighters and carpenters. Carpenters who are well-trained build good, strong buildings that then our firefighters are able to have less of a controversy and less of a conflict of when they are there fighting fires of buildings that don't meet code. We know when the carpenters are building, good things are happening. It means that jobs are being created. It means that good quality homes are being created, good quality buildings are being created, and it's being created by putting in the hands of Houstonians and Texans and Americans good tools and good training. The Carpenters Union believes in American jobs. It believes in the difference of what the salaried or the payment, if you will, the compensation of union carpenters. It makes a difference if you're in the union. I'm glad to have the carpenters support me. One, for the massive training program that they have. Number two, for the ability to create jobs across this nation. And number three, for strong coded properties that can meet the test of time for families and businesses. Carpenters mean business, carpenters mean jobs. I am delighted to get the endorsement of the carpenters. Thank you all very much. I'm very gratified to have served in the Houston City Council and government under two mayors, Mayor Kathy Whitmire and Mayor Bob Lanier. During that tenure and even before, I have enjoyed the friendship and as well the mutual respect of the Houston Black Firefighters. If there ever is a team of firemen and women who rise to the call of this community, it is the Houston Black Firefighters. They were there during the pandemic. They are there during the floods. I have met them out in the streets of desperation during Hurricane Ike, during Storm Allison, during Katrina, when the survivors were coming in, and certainly we all are reminded of Hurricane Harvey. This is expected to be a very active hurricane season. I wanted you to know that firefighters do everything. They fight some of the most egregious fires. They've lost lives in fires that have occurred over the last decade to 15 years because of constructed buildings. They save lives. They are there when explosions occur, as has happened over the last couple of weeks in explosions in apartment buildings and elsewhere. But they are there when others are not. And I know that if we are entering into this hurricane season, I know who will be first to be called to rescue people. I remember firefighters when the South Park and Sunnyside area were underwater. They were there with their fire trucks trying to see who they could rescue from homes of elderly, older stock homes. I saw it with my own eyes. I'd like to think we were alongside of each other. And so it is humbling as a member of the Homeland Security Committee in the United States Congress, a member of the Fire Caucus, and a member who is overseeing the resources, the Safety Act, safer funds that we work with on the federal government. As mayor, I will look to provide all of the support funds that the federal government can provide to make sure that you all can do the best job that you possibly can do. And certainly it is very important that we ensure that our firefighters are compensated, that all of the pensions of the city are strong. And I know I'm the kind of mayor to be able to bring people together and to resolve any question that may be occurring at this point. I've done it in Washington. I know I can do it here in Houston. Remember what I said, this is a city of the future. That means we must have the best working conditions for our firefighters and all those who are seeking to be firefighters. I want as many new firefighters as we can encourage in this very noble, noble job. And to do so, they must come into a fire department that is respected by those who work there, respected by Houstonians, appropriately compensated, strong pensions, and looking forward to taking Houston into the future, the 21st century, with smart firefighting. The tools that will allow our firefighters to fight fires smartly and to as well serve smartly. So I'm excited about this endorsement, and I look forward to us taking Houston again into the future. Carpenters, what can I say? Let me thank you all so very much.
Yes.
Firefighters, Chief, it's a pleasure. To all of you, thank you for the hard work that you do. America is about her working people. It is about those who contribute to America's great economy. And here we are in Houston, the fourth largest city in the nation, with a future that I believe I can ensure that's brighter than ever and will be one of the shining stars, not only of this nation, but around the world. They will look to this diverse city that runs at the highest level of proficiency because we've got builders who are well-trained, young people who see an opportunity. By the way, when I came in, I shook a number of seemingly trainees coming out, and they looked very happy. Whenever I go to fire stations, I can assure you that I see men and women who are committed to the cause. We are lucky in Houston to have passionate firefighters who are committed to the cause. Thank you for this endorsement. Now let's get to work. Join me in taking Houston into the future for the best city in this nation and, yes, around the world. I think what is important,
So the firefighters first? All right, let the firefighters have that.
I think what I'd like to do is to walk around and show the equipment over there, the carpenters, point out to the equipment and how they're trained, and if I might say to our pool camera